Hello and welcome back. We are picking up in a very slightly different timeline than we left off. I am fighting this war against Korea and Ming. This is the second war against Ming in quick succession. We're forcing their mandate down, wearing them out, and repeatedly taking all their loans. This was a naval war, and it's actually been kind of tricky. I successfully destroyed a lot of the Ming Navy, but they rebuilt because they're very rich, even when I take a bunch of loans from them. And the Korean Navy is not small. I think when I left the last stream, I had just lost a battle in the Bay of Hangzhou, the Yangtze Delta. I went back and moved things around a little bit, did some things a bit differently. This one's going a bit better, although I lost one of my heavies, which is sad, but I have a plan for that. And right now, I've just defeated the Korean fleet, and they're running away to somewhere that I can capture and knock them out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up these troops. I'm going to kind of pull the whole navy over. I'm going to be silly levels of careful about it. Okay, you attach to the cogs. The cogs go back out. You all need a moment, which you can have. I don't really need to use the whole navy, I can use just this one. I don't really need this many cogs in this battle either, but I'm going to use them. It's quite possible, and it would be a bit annoying if Ming pulls out their fleet and comes down here, but this seems like a good time and way to truly defang the Korean fleet, which has been annoying. I'm actually going to move you over to here. You'll get there before the end of the month, so you can do your healing there. When are you getting here? The 15th of May. When are you getting that there? This isn't too important. You can. I actually probably don't want the cogs in any of these fights, so I'll probably use them to blockade along here. Keep an eye on the Akanatsu Sea. Amakuzu Sea, as always. Sorry for pronunciation. Jeonju even understand this. Jeonju are currently the reason that I have. Oh, I actually have positive war score. That's nice. But they are the reason that my war score is quite low, because they're super occupied. Okay. The other nice thing would be if the Ming Navy is just a bit scared and just stays in port. This could go wrong. I could be captured by. Tell you what, before I do this. No, you can't. I can detach a blockade and pull off a couple of blocks. That's the best I can do at this moment. The other thing that might go wrong is that the Korean army might come and stop me from sieging this province. The Ming Navy is annoyingly split up. There's a little navy up here, which would be relatively easy to take, but it is big enough to take my subjects' navies. It's possible So just lost their navy, which is a shame. They're a good naval vassal, although everyone's doing pretty well. And yeah, we're just keeping an eye on everything. I have an idea. I have a technology. Let's take it. No reason not to. It's production efficiency, amongst other things. Choosing the direction a country will take is perhaps the toughest choice a ruler will ever face. Do you know what I'm taking? Or not? It doesn't do much to take it yet, but I think I probably will anyway. I'm taking naval ideas. I'll get galley combat ability. I will eventually get heavy ship combat ability, and I will get the naval barrage chance. I spent a long time going back and forth on this. Thought I might take exploration, but this war has been quite clear that more easily dominating navally is going to make a big positive difference. Get there the 21st of July. I might even put the speed up for a bit, although kind of sucks to do so. Some of you must be fully repaired. We're almost. It looks like maybe the Ming Navy just fears my navy enough that it's staying in. I also think I maybe. Oh no, you're within the 4th of July. I don't think that's going to work. They're going to stop that if I try that. Okay, let's try the other tactic. I do have an entirely different plan that I've been thinking of doing, which we can go and do instead. And that's a slightly delayed by trying this and then deciding not to, but won't do any harm. I'm going to absolutely wrecking ball my fleet together, just for needing to worry about things. Ooh, interesting. You're going back into Yangshu. Ming Navy is quite scared of me. As you just for a little bit of rebel suppression. I'm doing money. Fine-ish. Alright, my plan is to try and capture some heavies. I can't capture that one because it's in the wrong place. Yeah, it's these two. I don't want things like cogs in this fight. Oh, I can't separate cogs because it's. I don't want things like light ships in this fight. So let's do this. This will also allow us to keep an eye on that. I'm perfectly happy with Jiangsu being knocked out of this war. It will finally allow my war score to turn over. That's nice. Look, some troops. I even get another cavalry. Okay, you're going to go hurt my subjects navy. Slightly annoying, but fine. I would sort of actually prefer now if you were doing your repairs over there. It's more relevant to where I am and want to be. So again, this can be blocked by Ming having their forces in the wrong places. I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing more rebels yet from the Ming. Always a weird habit of when I say Ming or the Ming. For a second I thought the 21st of August was these guys. No, it takes over a month. We are on our way with starting naval ideas to getting sailors, which is exciting. I'm going to start building my spy network on Daviet with all my diplomats. I'm going to save it on for a moment, because that is the direction we are heading next. I don't think I'm going to do another Ming War now, although it's possible. If I do, it will be against someone who isn't a naval power. Actually, there aren't that many good options for that. This looks like an interesting fight to take. I have a spare admiral. The damaged ships can repair. It's just some of their small ships. Who's going to fight? I'm confused. Ah, the Ashikaga Navy is coming up from there. I wonder if I would have had less far to walk if I'd gone to there. I should have checked that. This might be enough to pull the Korean Navy out to all defeat that Jiangsu Navy, but we're really... Jiangsu is almost out regardless. Okay, shame, but doesn't matter. Fine. My admirals all kind of suck. You know what? I could blockade that. Got to keep an eye. Okay, good. We made it fine. And there we go. Your mana is also ours. We're at naval force limit. That's going to be expensive. So yeah, army force limit. But that is okay because the second half of this war, once Ming is out, once our all of the Jiangsu occupations effectively disappear because they're knocked out. We are going to be going and invading Korea. I don't know how strong their army will be. It probably won't be this strong. This army just got very strong from annexing all of the vassals. How are my subjects feeling about me? 85, 103. I really have very few subjects left. Do I have a claim on Choni? Who's more rebellious? They're all pretty unhappy. Well, Chicago is wildly unhappy. It's interesting that they're fighting naval battles. I've been noticing that. Naval battles seem to be less reliably words. Okay, I want to leave at least 2 cogs here. The rest can actually go do other things. I'm just going to make this navy more scary so that they don't come out. They may actually be clever and see that navy isn't scary and is an opportunity, but I don't think they will be clever like that. I watched a little tutorial on good naval battles because I kept getting my ass handed to me in naval battles. Why did? Oh, because the other 2 are down here doing shenanigans. Okay. First heavy ship knocked out. We are hoping to catch it. And we have. Fab. Let's power damage ships in Zhao for the moment. That's really nice. I've turned the slightly scary number of heavies that Ming has into a less scary number. Well, it's both heavies that have gone there, but we'll be alright. I keep on saying I should check on sailors. I actually rarely do, but it always seems fine. This is the other nice thing about Marines. Like, I've almost never in this game been low on sailors. It can happen if you are a big land empire and you capture a port and you start making a navy. From the philosophy of it's a resource that should be being used, I should probably be doing more with my sailors, but okay, I can't really knock anything else out. These were the scary ones that I wanted to deal with. Didn't capture that one, just I need the galleys because I'm going to go pick these up. I could knock these out. It's 2 for 1. It's a relatively quick process. And it's also another province which exhausts them. It's got really terrible devastation in a bunch of places. I think in this save I burnt lands as I left here. So yeah, they've got a ton of devastation. It's land that I actually mean to take pretty soon, so I hope I don't regret that. I plan to take this state and probably this whole state. Plan to accept Wu culture, which I hope is a sensible one. I don't know which culture has the most dev. I mean, this has so much dev in it, and it's got centers of trade, and it just makes sense. It is. I could not accept it, and it could be a trade company, world, but trade company region is a perfectly good option, but it's not the option that I'm currently planning to take. I'm going to put you 2 heavies in this fleet for the moment. 28% they are in that siege. Okay. It's probably quicker to walk. It is jungle though, so I will. Actually, I want you to have the general. I will suffer attrition, so I can't. You might need to save them. I plan to walk straight to there. I don't need to take that intermediate province. Oh, it's good that you're suffering casualties. It's great to see that your army is half the size it once was. You're still fighting in Iran. It's a tough time for you, Ming. I don't know why you started that Iraq war. I guess the AI isn't clever enough to think through like mechanisms of declaring on their tributaries. But yeah, they can't actually reinforce that. So, ooh, here we go. Okay. I don't care about you, but I do want you as a fleet. I want you as well. This is quite a weak fleet. It's currently, yeah, in fact, it's a completely weak fleet. 7th of February. I can just run away to here. That's completely fine. I will start moving over. Let's heal these couple of galleys up. Yeah, you're on the 28th, and then bring them back out for doing stuff. We'll see if the Ming fleet comes all the way down here. Kind of doubt they will, but they might do. Now that you're there, let's fill that up. I'm going to take my light ships down here. Depending on what I see next, I'll pop out with the leader. Lovely. Now, there they are. They're not doing anything scary. There is a habit of any kind of naval battle sort of spurring them into action. Oh, that's actually out of supply range, so let's take... I don't think they're going to come down here. I'm going to take the flagship, I'm going to give it the good general, and it's going to go hunting. Don't particularly care about capturing those ships, but that's nice. Korea's on medium war exhaustion. This war will probably take quite a long time, because after I've knocked them out, I have whole plans for Korea. I don't know quite how extensive my plans are going to go. I have unlocked the next admin ideas. I'm getting a good amount of, even though my rule is terrible, mostly because I'm over power projection, I guess. I feel like I'm getting quite a lot of power per turn. Let's just state Jira O. Is that you? Yes. 50 power projection, admin skill, base value 3. Yeah. And they still can't do anything about the. Okay, cool. That fleet's knocked out. Ooh, they've decided to come out. That's interesting. idea why they did that. And no, oh, that's why they did that. And I'm not paused. You got knocked out. Hopefully, I saw that a little bit late, but yep, okay, good. The 5 heavies now of the Ming Navy is going up there. You can come back here and siege that for the sake of it. They are no closer to. There we go. We captured a cog. I should start deleting some cogs. These are stupid amounts of cogs. I'm going to delete these 3. Oh wait, well, let's definitely delete this low health one. I don't want to expand the entire rest of the unit. Do I have any in this height? I do have so many cogs around. I guess I have 29k troops and it would be fun to transport them all at once, but it's not really important. Now Ming do still think they're winning because they occupy this. Okay, this is quite common. This sort of should I knock you out? Doesn't seem that important. Whoops, I am leaving 6 cogs over here. It's not a huge force, but it should be enough to keep stopping them from wanting to come out of that strait. Let's certainly move my. Let's do this more sensibly. Let's detach my light ships, who are enough to blockade that. Yeah, I'm going to wait the last monthly tick. I'm not sure if I repair slower in enemy provinces. Now, I'm not too happy that you're going to sail around devastating stuff. Are you really? Oh, I really don't need to devastate this. Okay, good. You're going back to the inland sea. Now, one thing I can do here is I have a perfect opportunity to catch you. Between you and your ports. Did I just send the fleet of light ships up there? I did. I'm done. So let's go to the Yangtze Delta and then you can join them. I will probably forget that I told you to do that, but it will be fine. And start moving these blockades up so that I have more of my force more nearby. Let's see where you're going to go. Right now you're going to the northern Philippine Sea. I can't go there yet to stop you, so let's just move down to there. Would be quite nice to have basically a scout keeping an eye on what's going on. Because if they want to move around without going to ryukyu, they have to go all the way around. Okay, they have finally got some troops there. They will knock out Jeonju. The war score will flip. Especially with me getting some very minor occupations down here. This is a bit greedy. They might get hurt, but it'll be alright. I don't think there's any more prosperity I want to go after at this time. Okay, yeah, you're going down to the coast of Luzon. You are, by every piece of evidence, trying to do some kind of outflanking me, but I do not wish you to, and so I will not allow it. 42%. Oh, they did not blaze it. You can't even do that scary stuff, go into the... You can be joined up. Going to the coast of Luzon. Yeah, you're going to go to the Luzon Strait. You obviously can go kind of anywhere from the Luzon Strait. How long will it take you to get there? 12th of May, 14th of May. I think this is safer. I think this has the best coverage of where their navy can be. What I would really like to see, hello Korean forces coming to reoccupy that, is, oh, they changed their mind. I can just head in. They have locked now. I wonder if it's more sensible to engage them sooner. Well, they'll still be on the wrong side of my navy when they go up there. And you come out the 3rd, I come out the 4th, perfect. That's nice. I don't want to risk these troops. They're useful to have around somewhere down here. They are running away, which is fine, especially if it allows me to get a full blockade off. You're fully blockaded. You're fully blockaded. If they just want to be cowards, that's good for my war score. They actually lost their siege general. I'm not going to rush it. They can go up there and then I'll see what they're going to do. I can also see where they're moving from there. I do want though to do that detach thing. A bit of force up here. Okay, it looks like they are going 17th of June, 20th of June. A little bit worrying that they might redirect when they see my navy's going to go do this, but I don't think they will. Do I want to detach? Didn't do anything. Do I want to detach? There we go. So you go to there. You have a better use for that. You whole fleet go up there. How long have you been on this siege? You did leave it a few times, but still 3 years. I obviously don't have quite enough there. Now I'm about to lose that province. So Yogia is coming in with a save. What? Yeah. You can get there on the 27th of June. You just stop. That's 2 days, so 1, 2. Put you on the boats. Get you out of there. 29th of June. Okay, I've ended up with both of my admirals. That's fine, I can just move them. It's nice that now they have no you on that one, and I guess here is the place where I'm most likely to have a battle, although it's not that likely. I should not merge these, because these guys are quite useful here, and I'm pretty sure you can leave and it'll still be enough, so I'm going to bring you up to start annoying them more. feel quite sorry for them, but not going to be any nicer. Now, I would like Suju a lot. It has enough. It's a natural harbour. An estuary. I guess, yeah, this is the Yangtze coming out here. It's the islands as well, which I guess makes real sense of why it controls the estuary well. And I would quite like to take Nanjing. I don't think I want it in this war. I don't think there's any need. So I don't think I'm going to do anything with this. I'm just thinking to myself, basically. I also presumably couldn't take it without a fort. Yeah, I need to take a fort, and I have no interest in sieging down any of their forts. I am going to merge you and detach a little blockade and see if we can maybe go and hang out in the Korean Bay, just for even more directly blockading their ports. I'm happy to just leave the Eastern Yellow Sea for now. Korea Bay, ironically, I guess it is quite bordered by Korea, but oh my god, I cannot catch a break. So they do have their huge navy here. I don't want it to pop out particularly. Okay, so I need a bit to do these kinds of sieges, but not so much. Oh, I actually don't need that many for there. How long has this war been going? It's only 4 years so far. It's been slow. That is, the Korean fleet is out and sniffing around. That is not a thing that I particularly want. I'm amazed that Jeonju is stuck in this war for so long. I think it's desperately unhappy. Still no evidence of rebels, though. I kind of know that I am making a bit of a misplay. Okay, so let's shut up about that. And let's start getting together the army, the navy, that I would want for no, you're not going there. Oh, I can't separate off the transports. I can separate off everything else, though. Yes. What a system. Okay, we're going to go there. Everyone else. There we go. Everyone else is going to come down here. And this is maybe a mistake, because actually maybe it should just be piecing things out. But also, it is a good opportunity to fight the Korean Navy. Let's the Ming fleet's coming out. They got brave. And you want to take a battle. And you still haven't won that siege. Oh, okay. You come back to there. You are an entirely kind of light fleet. You're 4 galleys. Let's have the good admiral on here. Let's have the other admiral on here, because they will not get back quicker because there aren't any we have things occurring. Really? 30th? 30th. I may be needing to go back a little distance here. I can probably put the Maneuver Admiral on here. No? 28th? 28th? Yes. Okay, let's leave here. The fleet that's staying here can have the other Admiral. I probably don't want to take this naval battle, though. It's probably going to be too big. Why do you... What do you know that I don't know? This is a... You're going here tomorrow. There's no point trying to get this fleet into port. But now you can have the good general. You can head as if you're going to port. I don't know if that makes any positive difference. And you are thinking of going to the Taiwan Strait. So what we may find is that... Why are you all insufficient at blockading now? What we may find is that they chase us all the way down here, but that's okay. I'm going to assume they're going to do that. 14th of October, 17th of October, yeah, I want to stop moving now. But meanwhile, that's a good battle. Didn't lose any ships, captured some ships. Let's think about what we want to do here. Oh, that waiting a day. I think I can give orders in that day. Okay. You are planning on going to the Guangzhou Bay. Because you're light, you'll get there in time. You have quite a lot of damaged ships. So let's send the damaged ones to Higo for repairs. All in all, that was actually quite a nice manoeuvre, and hopefully I'll scare the Ming fleet into a port. I can actually knock you out whenever I need, but what I really want is for you to get this siege. Never. Okay, they're going to go into Canton. That's fine. I'm going to have to keep an eye on it, but it's fine. Honestly, with you going into Canton, let's go take that battle. They're coming back into the bay, and they're coming back up. I think we're fine to do this. In fact, I think they might head all the way back and not engage me. We'll see. I'm going to lose vision. I will only know when they're in one of these seas, and then it might be too late. 22nd of December you'll get there. It's also very possible that, you know what? I have plenty of cogs to spare. Let's send some scout cogs. I probably should have been doing this from the very beginning. You're fighting a fleet that I don't think you want to fight. My naval is 25, so that's 12. These are each 3. Engagement with everything else is 1. So yeah, 12 leaving 13. I need 13 galleys. Actually, can I put some rearrange this entire fleet and not do this invasion at this time? Okay, we'll get in on the 25th. So I can send 1, 2, 3 home. I will have a full my combat width. I don't think that's true actually. I'm not going to send those home. I think that I have some... I know that I have some manoeuvre in this Admiral. I have this fleet here that I can pop out if I need 6 heavies at this point. That's when we 25th of November, 3 days. 1 day. Did not fall. Okay. I should have got you out earlier probably. Still 25th. Won't be there on time, but I'll be there soon after. I have 10 more galleys here that I can reinforce with, at least. Meanwhile, let's start moving back up this coast. In my head, ideas cost 100 power. That looks like a good roll. I have 2 heavies in reserve. This game cannot be trusted. Now, we also can just fight this until we retreat. That's fine. They actually have galleys on the front. They don't have very many galleys. I sort of think that we'll win this. Our leader maneuver exactly block messes out Coastal Sea. I think I'm probably going to retreat though. It's a fine thing to do. Not lose any ships. What do you mean I lost a heavy? I didn't lose a heavy. Ugh. Deciding that I should lose a ship at the last moment. Do I have some transports there? No, there's a couple of transports off to move those units as well. Wait till I can pop out Mekshi and Z Bay. That's fine. Wait till I'll come out on the 22nd. There we go. Because I want the vision. How are you doing on that siege, Ming? You are once again. No. Well, actually, could do a cycle. No, I'll get that first. You'll leave on the first. I have to. Let's leave the scout cog again. I'm going to pull back again. First, second. Okay, they are going after my scout cog. I will catch it. I don't think I'll catch the rest of the fleet. You actually have on the 10th, yeah, so I can disappear myself. You again didn't take that siege. Yeah. Okay, detaching blockade there is a lot of my force. I have 3 transports with me. I don't really want them, they can go blockade up there. Let's detach the damaged ships and attach these guys. What are you going to do when you get to the Guangzhou Bay? Now these will be a lot more healed. I'm actually coming down to having spent all my money on this war. But so are they probably. Can we have a heavy over there? I kind of want to go deal with that. from the battle. Can I pull off a couple of galleys? Oh, can I pull off the light ships? Probably. Nope. It's fine. I kind of want you to go there. It will depend on where they're going, but I'll know that soon. They're going into port. Now, if they're going into port, that makes... Well, fighting this fight is very tempting. Blockading them for a bit is very tempting. Could send out another scout cog. It will probably get killed. Yeah, let's do it. Need to use up them cogs. Okay, we're not going to get there before they finish. This is a perfectly fine combat fleet, although I didn't really check it, which is stupid of me. Oh look, they have a 42% chance to do their siege. Let's just check how long it's been now. 954 days. Oh god, there's this thing that I don't understand. Where, fleets... I'm pretty sure it's kind of a current patch thing. Fleets with, attached troops. Maybe that have had some level of, like, moving the armies about. Nope. They won't start combats. They'll just happily sit on the same sea tile as the enemy fleet. So let's go drop the troops off, fight the battle, and then we'll come back and get them. Annoyingly, because these are galleys, they are a bit slow. Did you just restart your... No. How you doing on that siege, Ming? Cool. You're back. You can go... Oh, you poor things. Go do some blocking. Mong Mao and Pegu are fighting here. Well, okay. That's nice actually. That gives them some devastation. Did they... They leave the Oivat War? Okay, you are going to the Tokai Sea. Oh, I've distracted and wasn't following. Now, I basically never want my fleets in Inland Sea because I don't want them to get hurt. Sorry, in non-Inland Sea. But the AI seems basically fine about it. This is such a lot of effort for quite a small fleet. Although I guess there's a chance of capturing a heavy, which would be nice. That is fine. That's not... That's why that boat is there, but... Hey, how's your siege going? Oh, they actually captured my ship. Okay, you can pay for it for me. When will you be there? 17th of April. When will my scout cog be there? 21st of April. Perfect. I think I will capture them now. And so I think that these reinforcements are better further up the coast, given that they're kind of coming and threatening a bit. Still didn't get that siege. Kind of feels like there's a bug, but that's just what probability feels like. Didn't capture any ships, but still nice to have a little victory. Let's move you over to Higa, because that's where I like to pick up troops. What? So I must have gone into Fuju. What a weird thing to do. If I'm careful, I can go blockade some more. In fact, I might even send you up here for actually effectively blockading. Oh look, they're close to a siege tick. Let's see what happens. Nope. Okay. You know what I want? I want a scout cog. I know what they're doing. A light ship against a galley. This is small scale stuff, but let's go help them. I love how much Ming is like, this war's going great. I'm doing a siege, I love doing sieges. You're actually going to go back into your province, so let's just go do some blockading. Ah, I got captured in Daviet. That's annoying. There we go. Okay. Jiangsu suffered no casualties in that war, Ming suffered 80,000. That's a bit of a weird number, but it's okay. So they gave away the fort, but they didn't give away anything else. This is very interesting. They're thinking of coming out. I only have 2% war score right now. Is it going to turn out that it's too difficult to get enough war score to do this? I can do the piece this way. Can't even do that yet. I really hope the war score against Ming was going to go much more positive at this point. Let's leave the cogs. So that, of course, is going to go that way. You want to take a battle here. I can have another 1, 2. I can have 4 heavies here. I can even drop some ships I don't want. I think I'm going to have to take this battle, and if it doesn't work, honestly, I might have to go back to the claim and give up on this whole thing, because I'm maybe not going to get enough war score from... Oh, that's actually nice. They gave up on that idea. Because the blockades are only getting me tiny bits of war score. I mean, that will change as this goes to 100%. I think you're going to be there 19th of June, 16th. I think we're piecing out on the 16th no matter what. After all this war will have been a very expensive endeavour. I mean, right now they say no. I'm nowhere near 10 war score. It has to be a blockade. Oh, this is an embarrassing thing that doesn't work. We kind of have to do this on blockade ports. CB, because otherwise I just don't get the war score. Obviously, unless I go and engage them. So maybe it's time to go and engage them. This is annoying though. Yeah, I think I've actually had the wrong idea here. I'm going to leave and I'm going to go fix it. I have been given, from my daimyos, a big significant army. They are very army weak now. So it is probably finally time to, sorry, you're about to get black screen as this, as we start. It's probably finally time to land my troops and maybe take Nanjing. I'm going to make, even though it will make the name insane, I'm going to make a copy of the copy of the backup, which will be a little bit back in time. Okay. We are at a point in time before they peace out. Now obviously I can just white piece them at any time. Could have white pieced them ages ago. They would love to give me a white piece. What we need to do is separate these fleets. We need to bring our army to Heisen. And we need our transport fleet. So I can leave the scout fleet, and we kind of really do want to bring our whole army over, so I'm actually going to leave 4 barks. That's pretty much what I need, but going to do the classic, separating up this fleet. And let's decide where is good to land. If I want to take Nanjing, it's kind of Suzhou, although if I land up here, Suzhou is the shortest passage and it's not directly in 4 provinces. Oh yeah, the whole point of doing this splitting. Can I? Let's give you the not particularly amazing general. Are you really not going to move? That's lovely. Great. Nice. Now, honestly, they actually could have more. Where did my... They're here, because it's Suzhou I'm going for. Okay, where are there any cogs? There's 2 here, but they're mostly here. There is peace with Jianshu. Oh, this time they took that. I want that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Kind of wanted them to null the alliance, but oh well. Okay. The 3 light ships can go do something else. But let's get our troops over here. When are you going to be there? Not till the 20th of April. So actually you can stay and suppress rebels for a bit longer. Should be putting maneuver people on these fleets. Yeah, you really think that you're at 0, which is interesting to me because it feels like things are going badly for you. These are all positives. Do they not add up to more than that? Those look like they add up to more than 1. No idea why that's happening. Okay, they're coming out. That's fine. We knew that was a possibility. We're going to try and come out. I'm not sure they'll even make it. Yeah, they won't make it by the 20th. But we do want all of our ships ready for the combat. Let's go straight there. Meanwhile, oh, we actually don't have any. Oh, don't have any scout cogs left. What are we to do? Okay, that's fine. They're just hanging out. Okay, you are actually doing sieging. I'll give you to the end of the month. Going back to the Guangzhou Bay. 29th. They want to fight me here. I don't want to be fought here. Now, it's a bit annoying because I will have to wait here until I see their fleet somewhere else. So my fleet might be kind of inert for a bit. You'll be finished by the end of the month, right? Yeah, tens of days left. Yeah, there they are. Good to keep an eye on them. We'll see if they come and re-siege that stuff. If they do, I'll lose some light ships, but not the end of the world. Yeah, I want to go for Nanjing, so I should take this. And I'll go back and get the other half. We actually don't have a stupid amount of cogs. We have enough to transport our army in 2. Let's go take a big fort. It really does. Actually, I also don't really need this many people doing it. Well, We'll see. Do I have a second leader anymore? Why was this occupied by me? Did Janju do this? Weird. I don't have any weird, like, extra people in the wall. No? 14k troops. I don't have a second leader. There is no need at all to get one that way because I can just go and look at your 2 siege whips. 1, 2, 1. They're very good. The Date General. Let's get the Date General. Aren't you happy? Give me your general. I got super unhappy. Ooh, hello. You're going to the ryukyu Islands. Kind of fine with that at this point. This war has taken a different direction. God, it's taken a long time though. I don't think this was very well done. At all. Okay, now you have decided that you would like to fight a battle. I don't really want to fight a battle. Now, while you're thinking about that, we could get a bit outflanked here. It would be lovely if I had a province to retreat into up here. 17th, 18th. Give you maneuver. I might get caught. No, I got caught. 29th of July, I can retreat. Meanwhile, you have time to get down here. 12 ships at the beginning. Let's see how many I have by the 29th. Lost 1 ship so far, but I lost 1 ship, as did they. Lost the galley. Fine. Oh, good job, Ming. Oh, no, you're going in there as well. No, I don't think there's any other provinces I can walk to, so I'm just hanging out for a little bit. Seeing if I see where Big Ming fleet goes. Do I dare? Yeah, I think I dare send out a scout cog. I know I said that I want to preserve the number of cogs now, but not that much. Okay. They're going to various places. I don't really care about chasing a cog, it is not worth the risk that it poses to me. We're at -7% on that siege. Chicago are... They really don't care about their cogs. decided that they want to be down there. That's fine. Let's go. Annoy them more. %, on that siege. No sign of their armies yet. Actually would prefer to be... I'll go back to the Guangzhou Bay. Would prefer to be up here. It's safer, it's more... Oh! I can have my idea, and I will be having it first and getting some innovativeness. Let's I haven't been checking on things like autonomy. Let's see if any of these are anywhere near 50. Nope. Nearish, but no. And Tango is the last one. We're getting there. I should call them soon. Full call. So there's still no way back from the Guangzhou Bay. I was not clever and I did not check where their fleet was actually going. Not tidy. There we go. I have some war score, it's not very much still, but it's going to allow me to start carpet sieging. So let's send these armies north and see if I can carpet siege all of this, which will be a good amount of war score. I might see their armies soon. It seems plausible. They have some troops left. Not very many though. Okay. Don't see the Ming Navy, so it's gone back into a port. Which is good news. Now, I actually probably should have done this going and sieging them step much sooner. Hello. Interesting. You have the good general. You have the good general. You have only light ships. Ships here to continue the blockading. The Ming Navy is not anywhere to be seen. I don't really understand this. I mean, the Ming Navy could be doing something heinous and like looping around through the Philippine Sea, but I wasn't very clever there about fleet composition. That fleet has a lot of light ships in it. What am I doing? Oh, it's that fort. Stretches to there. There's the Ming Navy. What? Can retreat on the 14th, which is when they arrive. I am fighting this weird battle here, but let's detach you, give you an admiral, go join the battle. We will retreat soon after. I see no reason not to fight to the 14th. Oh no, I had to fight till the 14th. We're fine about that. You're going to come help too, that's nice. 14th. Big Navy is here. I'm going to go this way. That does 5 galleys, nice. Hopefully win that battle. Where did we just take? We took here. Let's take that next. Okay. Being almost at -10 war score. Fab. You're all going up to the Eastern Yellow Sea. What do you know that I don't? Not making much progress with this siege. It's not a good day for anyone's sieges. Needs to take away here. Okay. You're giving me weird bad arming compositions, game. Siege. You can go one further. They're just going into port. That won't work, but okay. Doesn't do any harm to a navy to be knocked out of a port, but feels like it'd be a bit of a imposition. We are probably now at, yes, over 10 war score, finally. I don't have enough spare ships to make that into a blockade, annoyingly. Probably be good to take another port. So you were very war exhausted. We're not yet at full loans. Quite a long way off that. But I think we'll get there. Hopefully before I run out of money and have to take a loan. Not that that's the absolute end of the world. Yeah, you can go take that one. Great, you can move on to... They will start unsieging. They will start knocking me off. That's doubly on a 4. It's not really worth it. Okay, they're coming back south. Cool. Got full occupations, full blockades. There is some army. 9th of February. Let's start being an army again and stop being a huge siege. I thought I could walk into any province I had occupied. I clearly can't. Huge siege spread. That seems like a pretty good place to come back to, so let's, yeah. I do want to go get that. And I'll go get that afterwards. Long war. It's kind of the most long war. What day was February? I can scorch it. This is perfectly worthwhile. It'd be nice to take another fort. Necessary if I want to take this whole thing. Ooh. I mean, I can get away from there. It's not best idea, but how are they doing for, I need to keep an eye on that. They're on 34k manpower. They magically still seem to not have rebels. Their war exhaustion is now getting somewhere. They're on 0 mandates. They should truly have a terrible time in battles. 1st of March. I think I can even take the time to take this. Yeah, I've got 2 days. Two. I'm gonna meet back up in Fenyang. I don't actually want to hang around there. I do want to come back down. Yeah, you're going to the ryukyu Islands, which I should react to now because you. My fleets move slowly. No good ships there, right? Entirely. Cogs and light ships. Okay. Everyone's collecting in Fenyang. They might have another go at going after this army. Well, we'll just do that again. Everything will be fine. Now you're going to the Taiwan Strait. 8th of March. So we're going to fully fall back maybe one more scout cog. It probably won't stick around, but it's nice. Okay. You actually want to take a battle. That's a bad idea. I'm willing to take that battle with you. I will wait till you lock before I send out the rest of my combat fleet, because I have a full combat fleet here. This is not it, but meanwhile you have actually kind of grouped up pretty well. Let's have another go at running you away. You changed your mind about where you're going. Okay, no, you did actually decide to come in here. 12th of March. 20th of March. This isn't the best naval engagement, but how come I'll be out on the 11th of March, but you won't be back until the 12th of March? Let's just check. No, it's still true. But I'm going to have a powerful navy. And now I have the army, and I want to go fight some Ming troops. And those ones seem perfect. So yeah, you'll be here on the 20th. I can leave on the 24th, so I'll have 4 days of fighting the whole fleet. But meanwhile, I'll absolutely chew through their ships. And also I can detach blockade there. Actually, I should be careful with you going down. You probably would still win that battle. You can fall back for now. And you can do that siege, that's fine. They arrive tomorrow. Why do I only have 1 heavy here? I have 4 heavies. Oh, 3 are in reserve. Why are my heavies going in reserve? 24th, I can retreat. 3rd, 4th. And And I didn't lose any ships, and they lost quite a lot. Great. 88, 10 ducats a turn. Turn? Month, I guess. I'm thinking of months as turns. Okay, they've actually gone elsewhere, so let's go take that province. I'm heading down to Hefei. Where did their ships go into Ningbo? There they are. They're going back to the Taiwan Strait. It's the classic. It's running all the way back to there. No. 10th of April. I will finally get caught by that army. That army has been dicing with death for a long time. Okay, let's move truly so I can reinforce that siege. Probably not going to get out of there. And you now are going to Ningbo. And you were going down to the Taiwan Strait, so I think they can probably pop out. Keep an eye on things. Yep, you absolutely are doing that. Okay, you actually think you would like to take that battle. Didn't know that Ming have a special little, like, weird, different number of troops you need to siege a province, but it's from the Great Wall. Okay. You are all going to go and hide. How are you feeling about the war now? You're still only at -11. Now, we are fighting no mandate Ming. They should melt. I could appreciate more melting. We are fighting in hills. Are we losing this battle? Hope not. I think we won't, but it's not. It's not an easy victory. Okay, well, we will go and kind of reset. 21% there. Oh, actually, one thing I have now is I have all of the provinces. Well, I have some provinces up here, so I can hide up there. So I could go and blockade Beijing. Let's see if anyone is particularly interested in vassalization. Not really anyone yet. It'd be cool to vassalize Changzhou. They still don't own. They probably won't at this point. Yulin. I'll take that from Korea. This war I've been playing at really slow speed, but still, it has been a long war. It's over 5 years now. Korea are not keen on it either, but honestly, their war has barely even started. And we're at a nice place for manpower and things like that. Oh, these are not. That's not a nice event. 100 Diplo for a stability. That's cheaper than the stability and admin points. You may notice that at this point I'm not taking battles in the Ming Navy, the one thing that I'm supposed to be doing. That's honestly probably a mistake. Who here is a Ming tributary? All of you down to there. Who here is doing well? Is strong? I'm not sure if anyone's expanded in these regions. You have claims on each other. I will be getting a claim on Khmer, but I won't be using it. Ayutthaya is interesting as an ally. Brunei is having a horrible time. Tanape and Tador are still in stasis. I'm pretty interested in going and taking a battle with you. It's perfectly reasonable. Oh, that's actually a Korean force. No, I'm not. Was it a Korean force I was fighting earlier? That would explain a lot. Okay, you're blockading me. What do you... Oh, because you're in port. So I'm going to go blockade you. Which will make you come out. Let's go stand on Beijing, which will piss them off no end. You leave on the 5th of July, I'll be there on the 1st. I'm probably going to go straight back because I don't want to get caught by that fleet. Where are you going? You're going to Yan... Okay, yeah, but you're walking through Yanju. No, it wasn't Ming Army. Look at where they are. A whole -12 now. Let's see if they turn around. Same old, they are planning to... Okay, they are turning around. Could have waited for them to lock. Let's go and do some real blockading, and then let's find the peace, because we've got 1 more month. 3rd of August. Really nice if you take this. There we go. Okay, they're coming back. 2, 3. Am I going to be black flanked by this? Is this whole army going to be black flanked? I don't think it will. Especially not, you know, if I take a province like Suzhou. When you get here, I'll be out on the 5th. You're going to be at your destination by the 15th. That's a completely reasonable time to do the diplomat sending. I can mean quite a lot to be at peace. Gone again. Actually, when will I be there? I'll be there after them. Let's keep an eye out they don't do anything weird. They've already locked. I don't know why I'm bringing you back to here. We should probably be challenging them. 15th. Oops, I paused at the wrong time. But there we go. That's probably as good as my war score is going to get. 17. I can't get the provinces and the money. That's the one I should take because it's the one that blocks the strait. I can get it. Just from them. There's a little bit of argument that I should be using this opportunity to really punish Ming. I don't understand why they don't have any rebels. They're like magically rebel proof. Let's look at some of the provinces I can see. I mean, there's unrest in lots of them. Yeah, I want to stop. I don't want to do this war anymore. I want to go do the Korean part. I want to take their money. Do I want their war reps instead? Yeah, I probably want their war reps instead. And as much money as I'm allowed to take. Okay, that's it. This war was... Oh, sorry, my mic is a little quiet. Maybe I should just be a little louder. This war was really tiresome, and I don't think I did it very well. I think I really assumed that I would have enough war score from blockading them, but they're at zero mandate. They've got plenty of opportunities to absolutely break apart. I'm going to put a save in here, just in case for some reason I decide that I do actually want to continue with the war. Wait, sorry. Gotta make sure that that actually works. Why am I struggling with this so much? It's this one, and then $82 now. Let's take it. Certainly won't cost me a lot to core it. And I have a nice amount of money. I'm going to do some coring of... Okay, good. We didn't black flag. We can get our armies together. You asked if I'm trying to make Ming explode. Ming is about to explode. It's going to happen. They're at zero mandate. There's unrest around. Now I'm struggling to find a province with unrest. Oh my god, is there not? I also may have done this wrong. I may have to come back and actually explode them myself. But that's okay. And now it is just Korea in this war, and it should now be a pretty doable war. There is a Korean army around in China itself. And let's start having the fun of asking what we want to take from Korea. I was planning to take at least these three. I can't take... That's really tempting. 100 aggressive expansion. That's quite a lot. If I do this before all the Ming vassals pop out, no, this isn't really worth doing at this moment. Like, not that strong, not that big a peace deal. But maybe all the grasslands. If I do it before all the Ming vassals pop out, then they won't have the aggressive expansion against me. Lovely. I could upgrade great projects. I could also, what I'm more tempted to do, is upgrade a centre of trade, which I can't do while I'm at war. This is not a particularly scary fleet, so let's just leave enough. This is a nice easy way to see if you've got enough ships for a blockade. You know what, I don't need that cog, let's do that instead. That's interesting to hear that Ming at zero mandate avoided exploding. Maybe they're a bit more robust at the moment. In which case, I might have to... I'm going to there, you're also going to there. I might have to actually seed more unrest, as well as just low man. I mean, they're really, really struggling. They have basically no soldiers and 0 manpower. Oops, didn't mean to catch the Korean army, but okay. Shift consolidate. I have no cavalry in this army, but it's okay. We are probably a Miltech behind them, if not maybe 2. We are 1 Miltech behind them. It's a Miltech with tactics. It's the Miltech where you get artillery. That's slightly unfortunate. Oh no, look, they actually have quite a lot of troops around. They were prepared for this war. When may I retreat? 3rd October. 2, 3. Let's retreat up there. You are going into Heijin. No, I'm going into Heijin. You're clearly going somewhere. Where are you going? No, you're not. One of you is following me, and the other one's sticking around. That's dangerous. Let's wait till they log. Now, I am losing a lot of money from army and a lot of money from fleet maintenance. There, I don't know. Is that the remains of their combat fleet? I also maybe want to grab my transport fleet separately. Just in case I need to drop ships and troops out. Korea, how are you feeling about... You're almost certainly going to say that I don't occupy any forts. Is that true if I try and take this as well? Yes. I need to occupy some forts. That's the next step. This is a nice province to defend in. None of these are. I would probably lose this battle, but I'm just going to try and walk around them and see if they're cowards. The armies I'm seeing aren't that big. Oh, and I have that Diviet spy network. Let's use it before we lose it. Let's just triple check. I want to go there and there. And then I want to build my spy network here. We haven't seen peace in a very long time. This war is coming up on 10 years old. In your game he has a lot of prosperity in the south. He's got they've got a bit in mind, but obviously their coasts have been very blockaded. You are sent up here because I actually want you up there. I'm liking how much like she and then I. These wars are interesting to me. One of my goals is to... Okay, let's keep walking. To get across Siberia through colonized provinces before... I know that there's a 7k stack here. I think I could probably take it. Before Russia does. That's very nice. Could have used that during the big naval war. But, oh well. Why am I sending a cavalry into a siege? In fact, why am I sending this many troops into a siege? You hang out and recover over there. I also, at any moment, might see their 7k, their 8k stack walking over. Looking a bit scary, but deciding to walk back. Last few ships can go and blockade there. is probably slightly overdoing it, but it's not unsensible to do. Okay, good. You decided not to walk back. Should I be doing anything with this money while I have it? Now, you can have a centre of trade. I'm not too worried about anywhere else having a church at this point. And I'm fine for manpower, I feel. They really want to upgrade sensitive trade more than they want other buildings and things like that. Okay, you're going to leave a mountain and go into a province that is not defensive terrain. Well, you can think about doing that. Now, let's go send our scout cog to actually see where the other part of the Korean army is. There it is. If they're clever, they will wait for me to lock and then change direction. They're not that clever. And I could walk around like that. It will take me months to get there. I don't like them meeting up. I should have taken this battle sooner. They are gonna... I think I'm gonna have to restart from the peace deal. I have just started on naval ideas. I'm embarrassingly only one idea in, and it's 1480s. Should I get you onto ships? Is that clever or stupid? I think it's clever. Actually, probably by the time I lock, then suddenly... Well, you get onto ships quite quickly. Maybe this will work. We'll get onto ships, and then we'll put the ships into port. How I would like this war to be over. You again have some more units than you need. They can come down here. Now I absolutely think Korea should be taking this battle. I am in hills. They actually can even walk around if they get military access. Any of these now at reasonable autonomy. 58, 54, 59, 57, 56. I was very admin starved. I still feel quite admin starved. If I take that fort, that's probably enough for me to take this. I think I maybe need to be going into these battles as a more... Oh, this is cool though. I can get a long way across Fuja Storachoni now. It's Evenk. I'd rather be going across in Church and Culture, because Church and Culture I might actually accept. Because I can't, my capital's going to be here forever, and I can't trade company anything in the Far East. But Event Culture is not. Oh, it's not. Event and Nivk are also separate cultures. Didn't know that. But it achieves the more important objective, which is getting across Siberia quickly. So probably an Orachoni war shortly after this one is over. As I take these provinces and annex subjects, my navy is going from being stupidly over naval force limit to kind of you know, it's less than double naval force limit now. That's nice. We've got a breach. This is going down. So it's all of Korea's troops. They have 11k manpower. They have more manpower reserved than me. What's Ochoni's mill tech? I think that's less than mine. That's nice. Let's go fight them. It's also quite tempting to not take anything but okay, well, we're making progress. To not take any forts, because any forts I take, if Ming decide that they are still fine and not blowing up, then they can come back and reoccupy forts. This one I can protect with my navy. Should be in a trade company. Well, Ochoni are even in a war against Jiangsu. Interesting. How close are you to vassalization? You're super not close. I mean, I'll get 72 of that. But okay, 57%. Be nice if you take it. I could take all of Jurchen Korea and this fort. That's quite tempting. In fact, yeah, I could take the whole zone of influence of this fort, and then Korea is a very different proposition, as is going into Ming. Like, I will actually be able to go into Ming. Getting a bit of manpower back. The other thing I might do pretty soon is declare on another Ming tributary. Oh, Jiangsu aren't even allied to Ming at the moment. Yeah, let's dissolve the alliance, and obviously we have a truce now. But it's only 5 years. And then I'll go and probably vassalize Jiangsu. I mean, because they're not a tributary, that doesn't do so much for me, but they are actually winning in the war against Heishi. Heishi losing the war against Nanai. There's a lot of conflict going on in this region right now, which is also pretty good for me. Let's check. The trade income isn't too high. The income isn't too high, but we're getting there. We're doing the steps. Next step is Ming breaks, which should happen soon. We might have to help it happen a bit. Okay, a siege. 1, 2, off you go, all the way to Solbin. 1, 2, go here. The last one's go here. It looks like they're just going to stand there, so we'll just siege everything we can easily, go stand on their capital, and they'll be very happy to leave this war. This war's been terrible for everyone. And then I'm going to finish, because I've been going for a long time and have to go to something in a different city. They're interested in peace. They're moving their armies about. As suspected, attrition is enough that it doesn't work to just split them up. And yet here I am splitting them up again. They might walk up here when I've occupied this. Also, I should check. Can I take the things I would like to take? Now, okay, that counts as a fort in the air, and that's cool because that allows me to. No, I don't need to fabricate on Ming anymore. Would you allow me to take this? Ooh. I mean, obviously it's a fort, but what about this? That you wouldn't yet. There's a little naval battle. I wonder if we'll be able to get up to that level of war score. That was 75 to take that. How are my vassals doing? I mean, they're mad, but doing okay. That's a counter that doesn't like me that much right now. Let's fix that a bit. I don't like that you're... Well, you've only got 20k troops. Where are your rebels, though? You must just have some rebels at some point. You know, rebels happen. Okay, taking that. They do seem to be scared and respectful of these troops. Now I have admin power. Yeah, you obviously can't actually take it, but you can go stand on it. This is a long way round to get here, but you can go help with standing on it. And as in, no, you can stop helping with standing on it and go down there. Oh, it'd be nice to be able to make workshops. Starting as ryukyu, you spend a lot of your admin. If you do this tactic. I'm still a little bitter. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. At one point, I could have returned this to Uchi rather than taking it myself and saved 120 admin. It would have been Diplo costs instead, but oh, we have enough spy network on Khmer. So we can spy on Malacca, and that is really the next thing we hope to do. Out of Pasai and Delhi. Okay. This is quite a lot of good progress in our goals. Even though this war has been, let's see, 10 years yet? Not quite. 10 years isn't so long, but it's quite long. 19th of May. That's good. I make quite a lot of paper. It's maybe not worth doing that last one. So, it's over 50 overextension. That's quite a bit. There's no magic. There's nothing really to release here while these fighters are. We could not take this. Still a lot to core it. It's not really the rich land of Korea, but then in some ways... Oh, that's actually... Oh yeah, it's Pyongyang. It's... good land. I do want the Nippon trade, which makes that tempting. It means next war if I take it like this. Not that I can yet, but... can I get any... The war enthusiasm is low. Let's do these two sieges, but I'm not sure I'll really get any extra. war score on them. Let's do siege ability. Sieges are almost always going to be a bottleneck. One and two. Could wait for the end of the month. Could leave these for now. It's a slightly awkward piece, but there's less than 50% overextension. It, I'm pretty sure, wouldn't allow them to pass through in any way. Yeah, I like that actually. I like that a lot. Do I want their war reps or their money direct? I don't get much of their money direct. Let's take the war reps. I also don't need Jeju, but I could even. I was thinking about this earlier. There's Korean and Confucian. I think I'll keep Jeju. I'm nowhere near Gulf Cap, am I? No. This is still land that we're going to full core. We're going to not add to trade companies. I'm going to wait till the end of the month for. It's 5 days, and I might get 3 more ducats. Nope. Now I get less ducats. Okay, there we go. 285 admin. I could give this to So. They are wrong culture, wrong religion, though. I don't think they'll make much out of it. Let's do it. Okay. Now, I'm going to have a bunch of unrest in all these provinces. It's going to be kind of painful. I'm going to have a bunch of unrest everywhere. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to deal with, and I'm going to deal with it in the future. I guess quickly, just because it's exactly the kind of thing I could forget. Ooh. I was tempted to take that away. I can, summon the diet. I'm not going to get free stab anytime soon. Subjugation CB on the Nai. That's interesting. Nai allied with Jeju. Probably wouldn't join though, because you're. Or. Jilin, 30% trade power. I think I can get that pretty easily if I just put my fleets there. I don't need a half-price merchant. Anyway, we're going to take this away. Actually, we'll put the clergy slightly less than 50%, but that's fine. We get Diplo Rep. I think let's do this. And seize land. I was not paying attention to how much I'm done. Oh well, they will take Satsuma and they may even convert it. What are you? You're Confucian zealots. Fine if you do. Am I clever? Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. Sometimes you can kind of magically suppress rebels one state over. I'm going to save all of this workings out, including these zealots, until later. I do need to take some things back from the guilds. I think I'll probably just put all of these up to level 2 rather than putting this level 3 yet. Level 3, dev cost, trade power, institution spread. Nothing I desperately need. Alright, thank you for joining. I hope it's been enjoyable. It's been very slow, but sometimes the game is. Goodbye.